Record-breaking summers look set to a common theme in future, according to a new study. Researchers predict that between 2061 and 2080 summers around the world are likely to exceed the warmest on record today, which could have implications for health and food production. Scientists say the predictions are based on climate change continuing at its current rate, with no reduction in the levels of greenhouse gases. The forecasts come from researchers at the National Center for Atmospheric Research, NCAR, in Colorado, who predict the record-breaking temperatures are 80% likely across all land regions in the world, excluding Antarctica, which was not included in the study. However, the team says that reducing greenhouse gas emissions could help cut this likelihood in half, with the probability of record-breaking summers dropping to 41%. Extremely hot summers always pose a challenge to society, said NCAR scientist Flavia Linner, lead author of the study. They can increase the risk for health issues, and could also damage crops and deepen droughts. Such summers are a true test of our adaptability to rising temperatures. The group's findings add a long-term perspective on the alarming trend of record-breaking annual temperatures seen in recent decades. Last year, the World Meteorological Organization confirmed the 10 warmest years on record have all occurred since 1998, with 8 of these occurring since 2005. And predictions for 2016 from the Met Office in the UK warn of yet another record breaker, due to a large El Niño event exacerbating the warming trend recorded worldwide. These effects are set to be bolstered further with predictions this week that atmospheric carbon dioxide will surpass the 400 part per million mark for the rest of the year. However, scientists are anticipating a La Niña event, generally associated with cooling, could follow the strong El Niño. The NCAR team generated the forecasts using its Community Earth System model. From a total of 15 simulations, 14 included variables around a reduction in greenhouse gas emissions by nations. But one of the simulations ran the business-as-usual model, in which there was no change to greenhouse gas emissions. Simulations revealed that within 50 years, parts of North and South America, Central of Europe, Asia, Africa all have a 90% chance of experiencing hottest summers on record if greenhouse emissions continue at current rates. Other regions fare slightly better, with less than 50% likelihood of reaching record highs. However, the researchers add that the great variability in temperature seen across these regions, which includes Alaska, Scandinavia, Siberia and Australia, makes it more difficult to predict the impact of climate change. However, the models shows that cuts to emissions could slash the probability of record-breaking highs in parts of Brazil, Central Europe and China by more than half. The findings will be published in an upcoming issue of the journal Climate Change. Commenting on the findings, officials warn that while climate change is thought of as global warming, it is crucial to understand how shifts in climate will affect communities at the local level. Extreme temperatures pose risks to people around the globe, said Eric DeWeaver, Program Director in NSF's Division of Atmospheric and Geospace Sciences, which funds NCAR. These scientists show the power of ensembles of simulations for understanding how these risks depend on the level of greenhouse gas emissions.